Hello, my name is Dee. I'm with DJ Designs. I'm the owner, creator, and designer for DJ Designs. And today is a tutorial on how to make these wonderful Caribbean vibe tropical tie-dye earrings. And they are made with alcohol ink. They are laser cut earrings. The twill fabric is adhered to the wood and then it's laser cut. And your creativity, the sky is the limit. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. I use twill, and this is twill that I've had in my stash because I do embroidery and I do a lot of applique. So I had some twill from USA Twill, but you can use any twill that you can find, like in Joann's or Hobby Lobby, places like that. What I'm doing is putting the Alene's Tacky glue. This is my glue of choice when I'm gluing fabric to wood. It does give a good adherence to it. And I'm going to glue it down really well. And place my twill. Make sure that's on there good. And I'm going to take it to my laser cutter. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Now let's tie-dye it. Okay, this is the fun part. These alcohol inks I got from Hobby Lobby. It says Bria Reese alcohol ink. And I picked up 4 colors because I'm not sure which colors that I would like. This is the first time I've been working with alcohol inks. So basically, you try to do both at the same time, and the earrings are not going to come out exactly the same, but you know, you want to do it as close as possible. And just, just spread it around however you like, dot it. Like I'm doing. And what happens is it just spreads around and the colors bleed. I like this twill. I've had very good success with this twill because it bleeds right in. And I have not used any other type of fabric, but I'm very pleased with the way the twill, and just fill in every spot of the white to get the effect. Okay, that's one. And we're gonna do, let's do the tabs. And you don't have to use every color for the tabs. And like I said, they're all not going to be the same, but try to stay as close as possible. But I really like the look. Look how that turned out. Wow, and it still starts to bleed until it dries. So let's do just 2 colors on this other design. I think I want to do green and yellow. That might have a nice effect. And I'm just going to blot it with the yellow. And then, oh wow, that really bled. Maybe I poured too much. Then I'll blot a little of the green. Still working with this, trying to figure out the colors, how to best blend it. But it looks like that yellow, you're not going to be able to blend that, so. Okay. All right, well, we'll let that dry. And then we'll paint the back and we'll get the sides and have a Nice looking tropical style earring. Okay, I decided to add a second tier of this. I thought that would probably look nice. And I think what I'm going to do to the round ones is put a little mica powder so we can get a little bling before we put the epoxy on, just to give it a little bling, just a little. Okay. Just a little highlight. That'll really look nice once I get the epoxy on. Okay. All right, now we're going to start the epoxy coat. And I am using gloves for this. And also I'm using a mask, which I'll put on right now. Okay, basically what I'm doing is just, giving a good amount, and you want to make it go as close to the edge as possible without spilling over. That's what gives it a dome look. And you'll see what I mean once I finish it. Okay. As you can see, it's doming on the edge. I don't know how well you can see that. But I'm going to speed this video up. And I forgot to add my mat. This is what I use when I'm using my epoxy. In case there's any spillage, it'll go right to the mat. It has little holes in it. It's a honeycomb shape. So this works out pretty good. All right, looking good. All right, I'll speed this video up. Okay, the epoxy has dried 24 hours, and I'm going to paint the backs. I did use the Let's Resin epoxy resin, Let's Resin brand. It is two-part. I do like using the two-part. I think I get better results from that. Now, I think what I'm going to do on the one that has the blue, I'll do a blue background. This makes the earring looks nice in case it turn around instead of doing the traditional stain. And these paints I do get from Hobby Lobby. Sometimes they have sales, so watch for the sales. Okay. I'll do the back. Okay. And maybe, although the one coat looks nice, I think I'll put another coat on the back. I think that'll look very nice. And just do a nice coat, and you'll see what I mean at the end. I'll show you how they look, why it's a good idea to paint the back. Okay, we'll let that dry for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll do another coat. And now I think on the one that has yellow and green, I'll do a metallic type light gold that would probably blend pretty well with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'll do 2 coats as well on this one. And this will be the first coat. And you'll see why I do it this way. It does look very nice, and you'll see. Oh, look like I got some debris on there. That's why it's good to keep your work area clean. Okay. All right. We'll let that dry, and then I'll do another coat on this one as well. Okay, the second coat has dried, and we only got 2 more steps to this. I like to paint the sides, and you can use a coordinating color. I just thought that this color would blend good with the 2 colors that I use. So I like to paint the sides of it. I'm gonna paint the yellow and green one this color, and I think I'll do black for the other earrings because it's a darker tin. Okay, I'll be right back after I finish that. Okay, I finished edging the earrings with gold. I use a Sharpie pen that's gold, and it just gives a nice finish to it. I'm going to put some gold rings, hardware, on that I made myself because the ones that I was going to use is too small. So sometimes you have to make custom. And there's a video on how to do that on my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to do this for now so I could get this finished. Yes, I did need the bigger ring. Okay. Okay, and I usually like to roll the seam down to the middle so it won't become undone. Okay, now I'm going to do these, and I'll do this off camera, and I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, these are the finished earrings. I did put the posts on, and I can show you some of the other ones that I did very successfully. And this does takes your own creativity. Once you put the alcohol ink, it just spreads everywhere, so you can be as creative as you want. Okay, and these are the earring cards. I do have this on my YouTube channel if you're interested in custom earring cards. And this will conclude my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did like this tutorial, please like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.